Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You might see a big smile on my face, maybe Pauline's face, big smile.
Yeah.
There it is. We are on the northwest coastline near Mallaig on the alternative coast route, and at the moment, so we were driving over. I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory. I'm going to rewind a little bit. We were driving over and we were looking at the conditions, and it was looking worse and worse and worse, but it must have been just the mountains holding that cloud, because now that we've come out here, I'm going to get the drone up, enjoy a bit of footage. So for my first shot, it's quite simple. I've got the Isle of Rum out there with God rays raining down all the way across the back of that scene, and it looks incredible. For the foreground, I've gone for a nice and simple shoot leading in to that light. It would have been nicer if the rocks were a different colour. I think white is a bit boring. If there were the dark rocks that were over there that I was hoping that I was going to get the shot for, that would have been better, because then it would have been dark into the light. But I'm still pretty happy with this. And I think as a first shot, it's a banger. So I'm going to do 2 exposures, one for the highlight and then one for the foreground. As easy as that, as simple as that. Back into the computer, blend them together, fingers crossed, a banger. But this little section that we're on at the moment, tide will be moving in quick, so it's time to move on, I think. But nice, simple, easy shot, done. So we were just walking along and we were having a little look, and we were looking at just on the other side over here at the mouth. But I am glad we came that little bit further, because look at this as a leading line into that. And I know you can't really see it right now. If I go like this, it might expose for it, but how it's beautiful, trust me. Wait until I get the camera set up. It's going to be worth it. So I've got the camera all set up, and I'm sorry that you're on a wonk, but this shot is not about that mountains in the background or them other islands. This shot is about the relationship between the water's edge and that light coming through, and how magnificent it is. And it is magnificent. What I'm going to do with this shot is I'm going to take one shot for them extreme highlights, just like that, and then I'm going to push it just so I've got just the light on the beach, the kissing of that light on that beach, and then blend them together. The blacks are going to be quite dramatic with this shot, but it's about the light, and that's what I like about it. And fingers crossed, this one's going to be a banger. A little bit abstract, a little bit obscure, but fingers crossed, a nice shot. Hello mate, welcome back. We've been flying drone a little bit, and the light has come through. It's all looking absolutely beautiful, but I haven't got a shot yet. I haven't got something in mind. I know there's a river around here, but it's a bit of a jaunt away. But I've wanted to shoot that river because I really like the way rivers bring dirt down, which mixes with the white sand, and it creates beautiful leading lines through the sand. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that river's still flowing. We've not had a lot of water recently, so fingers crossed, they're still coming down. It is all happening right now, and I think I've found my foreground interest, but it's not perfect. And everything else is, and I feel like I'm shortchanging you while shortchanging myself on not making this perfect, because it's bloody good. Like, I mean, look at that, look at that. We've got God rays coming out. This is my foreground interest. I've got a blooming big section of rock in the way. It's ugly, it's just in the way. If I was able to get higher above, it needs to be now. If I'm going to capture it, it needs to be now. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I'm going to sack off the rocks. I'm not even going to worry about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a nice, simple water's edge shot. Just a simple water's edge. Do I want to settle for meh? No, I don't. I don't want to settle for meh. I don't know. I'm panicking, Anna. I don't know what to put in a shot. Absolutely losing it. It's all so beautiful. I don't know what to photograph. The rainbow's super faint. I left my drone and my camera bag down the beach. It's so beautiful everywhere you look. I might have something here though. This is absolutely heartbreaking. I might have worked something out here, but it's not going to be the shot that I'm hoping for. That's it, it's right there. So the colour is starting to fade ever so slightly, but I found my shot, and I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to capture it and then show you on screen. And I think it's not too bad. Okay, so 2 shots, exposure, 1 for the highlights, 1 for the colour, and 1 for that foreground. And I hope I've captured enough, because it was special. So with the foreground, what I decided to do is I had this little spur of lighter grass leading your eye round onto these rocks that are tiptoeing their way across, and then hopefully the point of the rock at the end then leads your eye across into that colour in the sky. That's my thinking. Fingers crossed it's worked out. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with a time lapse. That is going to be all from me this week. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It has been a rush. It has been way better than was expected. So I think my thoughts for the end of this vlog is, first of all, choose your shot before it's perfect. And my other thought, if the weather forecast says it's going to be one thing, sometimes it's still worth going and having a look anyway. Look at this.